Good evening, everyone. Vridhi Finance presenting one of the finance company, that is KFin Technologies Limited IPO 2022 by Vridhi Finance. Dear viewers, if you see, our economy has going to boost, and probably from the India to APAC region across India may lead by 2030, I guess so. So anyways, guys, this is based on some sort of stat, and hopefully in 2030 you will log on our YouTube channel and says that yes, Vridhi Finance has predicted probably 2030 India may get boost the APAC world across the world. Means India may lead, or APAC region, one of the country may lead into the world's economy, which may ranking on number 3 or number 2 or number 1. So wait and watch for till the time we will talk about another one IPO from finance sector, that is KFin Technologies Limited IPO 2022 by Vridhi Finance. So guys, over here we have bring it up one of the fastest growing company, and this company we will focus on their company milestone over here rather than everything. So if you see, this company is quite has changed and drastically over here. So in that case, if you see, they have really do good business in the short amount of time. So KFin, so it has been started. They have confirmed that they have started as on 2017 as our company incorporated as KCPL Advisory Service Private Limited. 2017 our company is into share subscription agreement with this General Atlantic Singapore Fund Pte Limited. So that is GSF. 2017 our company approved scheme of amalgamation between Karvik Consultant Limited, Karvik Computer Shares Private Limited, and KCPL Advisory Service Limited. 2018 National Company Law Tribunal Hyderabad bench approved the scheme of amalgamation. 2018 the company had issued a non-convertible debenture NCD and Standard Chartered Bank and Nomura Singapore Limited. 2019 the company completed buyback 14 lakhs 1 crore 49 lakhs 87,846 equity shares from the General Atlantic Singapore Fund. So we are going to focus furthermore on their company footprint over here, and in that case PT Limited, this State Agencies Private Limited, C Parthasarathy HUF, C Parthasarathy, Adhiraj Parthasarathy and Rajat Parthasarathy. 2019 Vishwanathan Malviya Nair was appointed as a chairman of the board. 2019 the name of company has changed KFin Tech Limited Private Limited to KFin Technologies Private Limited. So guys, if you are aware, Karvi is initially one of the I don't know, we have not done that much research about this company. Is a ground root of Karvi consultancy or what, but here is Karvi Fintech, we can see. So anyways, 2019 the classification promoters was approved. Our board GSF becomes as a solo promoter of the company. 2020 Venkat Satyananaga Shrikant Nandela was appointed as whole-time director and CEO of the company. 2021 the company executed subscription agreement and shareholder agreement with the Kotak Mahindra Banks Limited. 2021 the company has filed application with the NCLT for modification of sanction scheme of amalgamation. So anyways guys, we will come up very soonly about more research about this company when the company has gotten to list their shares into the market, that is GMP analysis. We will reveal something about more about this company. The company redeemed 4,000 rated, listed, redeemable and non-convertible debentures. 2022 The company converted from private limited to public limited. NCLT approved modification pertaining to the change of account treatment of goodwill in the sanction of scheme of amalgamation. Incorporation KFin Global Technology IFSC Limited wholly owned its subsidiary, the company at IFSC in the Gift City, Gujarat. Venkata Satyanaga Shrikant Nandela was appointed as a managing director and CEO of the company. So if you see, this company doesn't become so drastically in the fastest growing way. They probably acquire, or they probably has gotten merger. And okay, so here they have confirmed that they have employee which is on the permanent payroll 5,155 employees are on permanent based. Okay, so if you see, this company is having permanent employee across our operation, including 734 employees. Information technology department engage approximately 600 employees outsourced by third party vendors. So they have also added the techies. And yes, according to their subsidiaries are Kanchan Commercial Co. Private Limited, Magnetronics Device Private Limited, Setia Alls Private Limited. How's that? This is probably we have confusing one. Wait a moment. No, and has been identified as the group. So here is we are going to talk about their client portfolio, including Reliance Industry Limited, Infosys Limited, Bajaj Auto Limited, Hindustan Unilever Limited, Kotak Mahindra Bank Limited, Happiest Mind Technologies, Fino Payments Bank Limited, L&T Technology Service Limited, Wipro Limited, HDFC Life Insurance Company Limited, Bharti Airtel, Maruti Suzuki India Limited, Axis Bank Limited and BSC Limited are their major clients. Okay, so this company hasn't grown from 2017. This company is already existing to the market, but it has been just for the we can say just for the things they have come up with this company. Okay, so they are from the basically already available into the market, and they have been acquired. That's it, guys. So we are going to talk about KFin Technologies Limited company detail. I guess we have already covered all this, which we have read about it, the amalgamations. So company detail will be the remain same, and on the 24th February 2022, this company KFin Technologies Limited has got a fresh certificate, and the register office and corporate office based at Selenium Tower B, plot number 3132, Financial District, Nana Karamguda, Sirlingam, Palli, Hyderabad, Rangareddy 500032, Telangana. For further information, log on kfintech.com. So guys, we are over here to understand the company strategy, and that's the reason we will focus on something called as a group of promoters entity over here, so you can analyze it what they are doing. Okay, so promoter has, okay, we will not try say Absolute Barbecue Private Limited, Advajan Holdings Inc., Advajan Pharma Limited, Advantech Biopharma, ASG Hospital Private Limited, Bright Dimension PT Limited, Capital Food Private Limited, GA Robusta Asia Holding LP, GA Robusta FNB Company PT Limited, GA Robusta FNB Holdings PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore 58 TPPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore AVPTP Limited, General Atlantic Singapore ACKPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore AIPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore AMPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore ARPT Limited. General Atlantic Singapore BTH Private Limited, General Atlantic Singapore CFPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore Commander PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore CPPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore CVPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore DDPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore ADL PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore FTPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore CGPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore GMTPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore HCMPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore HFPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore HMPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore Interholdco Limited, General Atlantic Singapore JDDPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore KG Bio PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore KHPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore KHPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore KMPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore LGSPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore MBPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore MFWPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore MYPDP PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore NTPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore OTPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore PPPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore PPIPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore PYXPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore PYXPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore RGPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore RLPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore RRPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore SHTPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore SNPPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore SPV48PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore SPV52PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore HADPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore SPV57PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore ASGHPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore SPVBFPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore LPBEPT Limited, formerly known as General Singapore Atlantic SPV62PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore SPV63PT General PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore SPV64PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore AMLPT Limited, previously known as General Atlantic Singapore SPV65PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore PPILPT Limited, formerly known as General Atlantic Singapore SPV66PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore SPV67PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore SPV68PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore SPV69PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore SPV670PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore SPV71PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore SPV72PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore SPV73PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore SPV74PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore SPV75PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore TCSPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore TIPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore TTEPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore VNLPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore WBPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore XMY22PT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore XMYAPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore ZRMPT Limited, General Atlantic Singapore ZTPT Limited, House of Anita Dongri Limited, Joy Group Incorporation, Kia Health Tech Private Limited, NC Hotel Investment Holdings PT Limited, No Broker Technologies Solution Private Limited, Ocean Imagination LP, Ocean Imagination Parallel LP, Rubicon Academy LLP, Rubicon Consumer Healthcare Private Limited, Rubicon Research Canada Private Limited, Rubicon Research Private Limited, Rubicon Research Private Limited Singapore, Rubicon Research Australia Pty Limited, SH2021 PT Limited. Guys, before investing you should check out from your end so many things. Please study from yours end, because we are not responsible. Choice is yours according to us. Okay guys, so here we are going to talk about this company. Basically we have probably messed up something, because this company means like we are making two videos and one another has been mixed. So any guess, we are sorry for the same. Anyways guys, we will come back to with the GMP analysis. Wait and watch till the time. Enjoy your. So here is KFin Technologies Limited IPO detail. Guys, we are very late to upload this video, and the symbol is KFin Tech. Issue period 19 December 2022 till 21 December 2022, up to 5 p.m. Cutoff time for UPI mandate. Acceptance is 5 p.m. on, and this is the 100% book build issue type. Price range between 347 to 366 rupees only. Face value 10 rupees. Ticket size 1 rupees. Bid lot is 40 shares, equity shares, and in multiple thereof. Minimum order quantity 40 shares. Maximum subscription amount is up to 2 lakh. For retail investor, IPO market timing will be 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and the book running lead managers are ICICI Security Limited, Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited, JP Morgan India Limited, IIFL Security Limited, and Jefferies India Private Limited. Sponsored banks are Kotak Mahindra Bank Limited and Axis Bank Limited. If we see the overall this year, there are a number of times Kotak Mahindra and Axis banks are the sponsored bank. Believe me, 65% at least into the market for IPO launching. Subscription predictions for KFin Technologies Limited by Vridhi Finance. We are expecting the promoter are General Atlantic Singapore Funds PT Limited, and we were expecting probably the banks may invest in this company, but we may expect this company should get minimum we can say here 20% to 75 maximum, but it up to 35 it will be close if they will not get any investors from the market, because they are into finance already. Okay, so anyways, their client is from the banking, but up to 75, below 75 they will work, and 35% we can give it to, they will close it. 35% is a realistic one, and up to 75 is over. We give the volatility over here based on their client's portfolio. Strategy rating for KFin Technology Limited by Vridhi Finance. We will raise this, and we can say 3.1 out of 5. Mean to say it can gives you return, but very it will take a time. That's it. Thank you by Vridhi Finance. We will come back to with the GMP analysis, and you will find out the perfect analysis hopefully. But KFin Technology is probably ending today, the tomorrow. So before that you can watch our video and just think last moment you can invest or not. Have a great day. Bye bye.